Hey, what's going on, everybody? Movie Phantom here. Of course, I'm joined by my lovely girlfriend, Maya. And it is the Tuesday, so you know what that means. Top 3. So last week I asked the question, what were your top 3 favorite Asian horror films? Got some responses here. Sky Dark went above and beyond. Gave us 5 instead of the regular 3. Number 5, A Tale of Two Sisters. Excuse me. Yeah, I reviewed that a while back. The hype for that was ridiculous. Like everybody, I mean, it's considered like, you know, one of the best Asian horror films. And when I watched it, I just was not feeling it at all. I want to rewatch it just so I can kind of, now that I've seen it and you know the expectations are kind of lowered, I'm gonna watch it again and kind of But yeah, the first time I watched it, I wasn't huge on it. I'll be honest with you. Number 4, R Point. Have not seen that yet. Hear really good things though. Number 3, which is also my top 3, Audition. Fucking awesome. Number 2, G1, The Grudge, which I really liked. And number 1, Ringu. So, thank you, Sky Dark. This is the one new, I guess. Rob Mann. I'll be damned. I wrote the name down. I always write them down as they come to me, but I just didn't register. This is a new person altogether. So, welcome, Rob. Appreciate it. Number 3, The Guard from Underground. Have not seen that. 2, House. Unfortunately, I have not seen that either. And then number 1 is Visitor Q. And I'll be honest with you, I haven't seen that one either. So I'm working my way through these right now. So yeah, I'll definitely check these out. So thank you, Rob, for participating. 13 Wolfman hit me up. And he said, much like with me with Italian horror, which I didn't know much about, he said this is basically like his Italian horror. Like he does not know much about Asian horror at all, hardly. But the 3 he did throw in here was Sudoku, which was one of the Ringu series. I think he says like a spin-off. I haven't seen it yet. I had the first 4 Ringu movies, so I don't know if it's part 5 or it's a spin-off. But yeah, we all know who Sudoku is, though. So she's coming out of the well and shit. I do want to see it though. Shock Labyrinth, number 2. I own Shock Labyrinth. I just haven't watched it yet. Like it's been on my new release shelf over there for freaking ever. I do plan on watching it. It looked really good. And number 1, and we're gonna let it slide. I mean, it's on the fringe. I don't really consider it horror. I mean, like you said, it does have all the elements of a horror movie, but I don't really consider it horror. However, where I have it at in my collection, I have it listed under action, and it's not really action either. Like I say, it's on the fringe of like multiple genres, but we'll count it Battle Royale. So, which I love Battle Royale. That's why I went on my list. Believe me, I love Battle. I mean, if it would have just been like top 3 Asian films period, it would have been in there easily. But yeah, no, love me some Battle Royale for sure. And finally, Ghostface Kid hit me up, and he said he didn't know much either, and he only had 1, and it was Grotesque, which I have not seen that yet. So, thank you guys. I appreciate all you guys for participating this week. Now this week, the question is, the top 3, if you will, is give me your top 3 actors or actresses that you would like to see more in horror movies. So typically they're not considered a horror actor per se, So someone who's maybe touched it once or twice, or maybe never been in a horror film at all. I want to know what 3 actors or actresses would you love to see do horror? Sweet. Or do more horror more often. What do you got for me over there?
Number 3, Sofia Vergara.
Oh, Vergara from Modern Family?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I can see that.
I want to see Jim Carrey do some horror.
Jim Carrey. See, I love Jim Carrey. I love his goofy comedies I grew up with. I love Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. It's like my favorite movie of all time. But it just seems like for everyone he hits, he just misses equally. Like, I don't know. The closest he came was number 23, which I just fucking did not like at all. And that wasn't really a horror. That was the thriller. But alright, I can see that.
And Jennifer Lopez.
Jennifer Lopez. Yeah. I think the only brush she had with horror was Anaconda. So I'm not counting The Boy Next Door. Fuck The Boy Next Door.
Oh, that was awesome. Yes, it was.
So alright, J-Lo, okay, I can see that. For me, I would say at number 3, Rosario Dawson. And to my knowledge, I don't think she's done any, at least nothing big. And she's one of my favorite female actresses. I was going to initially throw Julianne Moore, but I think she's done enough in the horror field where you can't really count her. So I'm going to go Rosario Dawson instead. Number 2 would be Ed Norton. Hell of an actor. Hell of a fucking actor. And yeah, I want to see him do absolutely more. I mean, I don't know. And I know, I mean, you know, even though we don't think it is, I mean, it's definitely not. But most A-list celebrity actors, they kind of, you know, they try to stay away. I noticed they're almost like they're embarrassed to jump into the horror pool every now and then. And yeah, to my knowledge, I don't think Ed Norton, at least nothing new. I don't think he's done anything, you know. And then my number 1 is Leonardo DiCaprio, which you know, to me, I think Shutter Island was definitely more thriller, but you know, you can call it the horror because it's psychological, but I'm saying thriller. Although he did do one of the, wasn't Gremlins, what was the other one? Critters. He was in one of the Critters. Like back before he's even good looking, he's like an ugly little kid. I'll go record say it like that. Leonardo DiCaprio was an ugly kid, but you know, whatever. He grew up and he grew into himself, and boom, now he's like a heartthrob. He was a heartthrob. Now he's just a fucking awesome actor. So yeah, that's my 3 right there: Rosario Dawson, Ed Norton, and then Leonardo DiCaprio. So I want to know what your guys' is. You know, there's just certain actors or actresses you'd love to see break into horror, or maybe they touched it a couple times and haven't been back. So you guys know how to do this by this point. You guys can, of course, do a video response, which I would love to see more video responses. I mean, I like hearing you guys just run your mouth. I would love to hear just more of this. So yeah, you know, do that. Get your cameras out. Do this, and then take the link up there. You copy it. Come back to this video. You paste it. And boom! It's just like that. Just that simple. Of course, you know, the tried and true method of leaving the comment down below. And then, of course, my peeps over on Facebook and Twitter. So, yeah, you can hit me up over there. So, I think that's about it. Anything else to say, sweetie?
Nope.
Nope. All right, well, for Maya, I am the movie fan.